huge difference between confidence and cockiness.
Arrogance.
And
it can very simply
arrogance.
be, they can very
Be confused.
Yeah, it can be very
Simply.
slim thing that can just change the whole thing around.
But just to define it, when you have confidence and confidence should protect the next person. Confidence should be a place where someone can run into.
I'll tell you something. That a million people are viewing my page on a daily basis, but they cannot find it in a sense to click follow. Because I vehemently sustain what they can't give or have. I've got skill, I've got style, I've got grace. I've got a mental capacity, I've got a business. People who hate you, they love you.
They love you.
They're absolutely obsessed with you.
They love you.
Hello, my poppers. Happy 2026. And welcome to the season finale of season 1, Talk Time with Thembakazi Mealies. I feel like I come back and I disappear often. Yeah, I disappear often because I feel like it's very, I'm so critical of myself. I know what I want. When I look at the years and the time, and let's use the correct voice on this platform. If you're new here, please like and comment and subscribe on my podcast. Please watch like my first few videos. I actually say why I started this podcast is to uplift, talk about empowering things, and give back knowledge, information, and entertain you guys all the time. But we will be having a little bit of a shift. You might see a bit of vlogs, you might see on the channel as a whole, but the podcast is the main focus of this channel. And when it comes to topics on the podcast, we're still going to share educational content in season 2. We're still going to speak about empowering things and empowering people and giving you guys the correct information and access to the correct information and people. So fingers crossed that we get amazing people on here. And then what else? Still gotta get this watch. And I speak in is TikTok, and I think I need to stop. I really need to stop. Yeah, let's go back to what I was saying. I feel like I disappear, I come back, I disappear, I come back. And it's just like gym, it's just like anything in life, you need to be consistent. So holding myself accountable to that. But I'm excited. What am I excited for? The future and everything to come. And I'm literally playing with my hands because I'm so awkward. I'm so nervous. And I think I love speaking, but I need to kind of train myself in speaking in front of people more and engagements and things like that. And I think also just wanting to be, more in the podcasting radio, and with it also be voiceovers and masters of ceremonies. You need to get used to talking in front of people, right? Not just in front of a camera. So if I'm shy in front of a camera, I need the confidence to start, speaking in front of people and things like that. And it's so hard. Give me 2 seconds. Athethi wena sana lwam, thethi poverty. Poverty is so loud. Oh. I hope. It is so hot in the Western Cape, Cape Town specifically, and I hope my makeup's not smudging. But let's continue on exactly why we're here. So just speaking about the plans I have for the podcast and also the plans I have just using my vocal career as a whole. Yeah, and then I really want to dig deep into just like my thoughts on a lot of things, and I have a lot of thoughts. I always have e-thoughts. With thoughts. Yeah, but let me be comfortable. So thoughts, I always have thoughts, and I'm always like thinking about something, and yay, like my brain is always like, baby mind map, like it's always doing something. Geesh. Still gotta get this watch. Like that's the only thing in my head right now. I still gotta get this watch. But If you don't know that, that's the Mealies. So gotta get this watch. Again, 2 seconds. Whew. Okay. Just concluding on this video, it's not going to be anything long, anything deep, anything hectic. I've just been working on myself, working on, ventures and things that I'm putting to life for myself, and again, the correct voice on this platform, because I have a normal voice and then I have the on voice, and I need to remember that I am on my own voice and I'm doing my job here. So also I recently done a crazy fun exciting interview with 2 good friends of mine who are honestly very flamboyant, lovely personalities, careers, and their stories, and just who they are, fashionistas at heart, entrepreneurs, very brilliant, beautiful, gorgeous young men. I'm gonna upload that as the season finale episode, and it's very risque because it's completely out of what I usually speak about on my podcast. So it's a bit of fashion and lifestyle and throwing jabs here and there, darling. But I usually don't do that on my podcast. So it's something new, something different, and we're definitely gonna move into a bit of everything, but this will never be a ghetto, weird, funny podcast that speaks about absolutely nothing. There'll always be depth, there'll always be something to see, learn, hear, and a twist to actually what you thought the story was. And I guess the truth, a lot of scandals and elephants in the room, you know. Yeah, and I'm trying to find my voice, train my voice. I think people don't know this. I do vocal coaching. Well, I need to go back to it. I was doing it last year, and it's so important if you want to be on those platforms and rooms. Your voice is my voice is my commodity. So I need to really constantly protect it and train it more, whether it's vocally, singing wise, or speaking wise. But yeah, I hope I look good. When I put this camera out, it looked good. So I hope I'm not slouching and, you know, I'm giving the girls what they want. And what else? Oh, I'm gonna get my teeth whitened. Okay, everyone knows the story. I've said it 100 million times. I lost weight, and doing all this weight loss stuff, turmeric and those type of drinks with warm tea and warm water really, I need to get my teeth whitened. And I'm just bringing this up because also it's part of the voice, it's part of the face. So if I'm kind of shy with my teeth, just know if I'm like, it's because of that. It's the turmeric really does stain your teeth. Any curries and things like that you eat stains. Apple cider vinegar stains, literally. So I'm going to do anything and everything to be confident and comfortable with speaking. Hope my makeup is not. That's another thing. I think we're going to conclude from this video that in this chit chat session that I'm an overthinker, darling. And now I'm thinking, oh my gosh, ndiyabila i-makeup yam zininzi izinto endizicingayo. Yeah. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks so much for catching up. And from now onwards, expect a video every single week in 2026. Hold me accountable. Every Monday and Friday, or one Monday, one Friday. So yeah, super excited. And thank you guys so much for watching. Thembakazi Mealies. See you on the next one. Bye. I am sweating, my babe. And I felt like the lights kind of shifted somehow. And I don't know how I feel about these braids. I think I'm gonna take them off. I've had them for like 3 weeks now. I think it's just getting used to the fact that I have hair again. but this was a risque color, but I actually like it. But yeah, I don't know. No. Also have a big forehead, which is beautiful.